everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited. I am actually going to be doing the review and build on the Pulse 24 by Vandy Vape and Tony B from the Vapor Trail channel, and I am super excited. Yeah, if you see the bruise, that's because somebody hit me. No, I'm just kidding. I bumped into a wall, to be honest with you. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited. And yeah, I love the Pulse 22. I don't know if you've seen my review or not yet, but I'll leave it on the video in the description for you. But I love the Pulse 22. I loved it in squonking. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the rainbow version of the Pulse 24. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are with the Pulse 24 from Vandy Vape and Tony B. And this is the Pulse 24 bottom feeding RDA. So you can use this in squonk mode, or you can use it as a regular RDA, which I love options. And this is just to learn more about their products. It gives their website, full steam ahead. Here's your barcodes and your authentication codes and stuff like that. And then it tells you that this one is in 7 colors. It does come in stainless steel, black, and rainbow, I think, at the time being right now. If it comes in other colors, I will list it in the description below. And then it's got on the back a little bit of the features, which is a 24 millimeter diameter RDA. It has unique leak-resistant tubular side direct airflows. That's showing you that the airflow actually goes down. And it has bottom feed directly to side juice wells. So your juice wells will be on the side. I'm going to show you a little bit more close up. So yeah, so that is the box. And then we open it up. And let me tell you something. I have been dying, since I heard about this coming out, dying to get this. I love the Pulse 22, so I was really intrigued with this one. So this one, it does come with your RDA. Mine is in rainbow, which is awesome because I love colors. Look at that rainbow. Isn't that pretty? And it does come with the Ultim drip tip, but you do get another 810 drip tip with it. Of course, it's going to give me a little bit of difficulty getting it out. Very secure packaging, apparently. Oh, there we go. Okay, I had pushed it in a little bit too much. So there you go. That is the Delrin drip tip, and it's just in black, so it's just regular. And then you have underneath. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit of difficulty, guys, just getting this stuff out. Okay, so we've got the manual, which is really good. It's very easy. It's very thick. I like that. That means that it's got different languages and stuff. And it just gives you a little bit about it. It tells you how to take it apart, where all the pieces go. And it tells you to pull out the airflow cap, adjust the airflow ring, how to adjust and install the coils, and how to insert your cotton. So it's got all that user information for you to make it a little bit easier. And then of course it does come in other languages. So you do get that manual, and then we've got the extras here, which we will be needing because the RDA does automatically come with the bottom feeding 510, so we're going to be switching that out. So here are all the goodies. We've got a 510 drip tip adapter. Awesome. I mean, it comes with 2, plus you get that. You can't go wrong. And then it's got the tri-tool here, and then of course your extra O-rings. And if you don't like the screws that are in it, you can change them out for the grub screws that come here as well. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take out the regular 510 piece because we're going to be switching that off. Let's go ahead and get that. Just going to dump that right in here. It makes it so much easier to find it. And then we'll go ahead and get those. So we've got actually 2 pieces, which I do want to show you about that. Okay, so we'll put that over to the side. And these 2 pieces right here, if you notice, this actually has the screw part in it of the 510. And then this one, it looks like another squonk pin, but it's not. This is actually what this one goes into. And the reason why they made it a 2-part is because when you want to put it like on a hybrid mod or anything like that, this way you can actually adjust your pin. If it was just a solid pin, it would make it hard to adjust, so that's why they did that. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. And I know that you guys are probably laughing at me because of my nails, but that's okay. It is quite funny at times, so yeah. So I don't lose it. So we'll go ahead and put that together. And just screw that in there. Haha, got it. Bet you guys didn't think I could. But anyway, so I got that in there. So that's all put together, so we can go ahead and remove that when we get to that point. I'm going to put that manual away and all of this stuff, and then we'll go ahead and open her up and take a look at her in a minute. I do want to give you some more features. If you notice, it does have the airflow holes here, which you can turn and adjust. You can have single hole, a little piece of a hole, or both holes open. It does say Pulse 24 on the bottom, Tony B Project. It's got the serial number on it. Like I said, it already has the squonk pin in it, and it's manufactured by Vandy Vape. So yeah, so that's what we have there. It does come with the Ultimate drip tip, which you can change out with the extra one, or if you have like a goon style drip tip, that will also fit in here. And then we've got your top right here, which does have the same conical design as the Pulse 22, which I think is just fabulous. It's just that this one is a little bit shorter than the Pulse 22, and of course a little bit fatter, since the other one is a 22 millimeter. This is a 24. So it does have that change to it, but I think that it's perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small. I think it's going to be really, really good flavor because of the fact that your coils are actually going to be a little bit closer to your mouth now. So that is that cap, and then we're going to screw this on here. I'm going to see if my 521 will work for me today, because y'all know that sometimes it doesn't. So there we go here. This is like the chamber section, or the bottom of the top cap. And if you notice those airflows, if you go like this, you can see down. Yeah, that's what they call tubular airflow style, because it is actually facing downward. So it's going to get down directly to the coils. And on here, it does say right there, it's got Tony B's signature, and then it does have Vandy Vape here. And yeah, and then on the bottom, that's the inside of it. And that's where you can actually see your tubular airflows again. It does have the little notches, which are going to actually catch into here. If you can see the notches there, that's where they're going to catch. So it'll lock in place so that you can take off the top cap really, really easy to drip. So put that aside and take a look at this. This is the build deck, and of course we've got here, we've got the positive post, and then you've got the negative post here. Always remember that if you're going to be doing dual or single, you always have to put one side of your lead here and one side on this side. You always have to have a positive and a negative. Now look at these juice wells. Can you see that juice well? Look how deep it is. Look at that. That's like taking up like half of the tip of my tweezers. That is crazy deep. That is awesome. And then here is actually where if you were squonking it and you press the bottle and the juice comes up, it actually comes out here. Instead of coming out through the middle, it's actually going to come out this hole directly into the juice channel, and then out this hole and directly into the juice channel. So I think that that is amazing. You can't ask for anything more, right? And then here we have the regular Phillips head screwdriver, or screws here, where we would actually loosen them so that you can stick your coils in. So we'll go ahead and do a build today. Let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so before building on it, I'm going to go ahead and take it off of my 521 tab, and we're going to switch out the 510 squonk pin with the 510 that I actually put together here. So we want to use the tool that actually Vandy Vapes gave us with this, because it's got the perfect size tool for you to actually take this out. So it's as easy as this. So we're going to go ahead and take that out. Just remove that pin. Don't lose it, because if you lose it and you want to squonk later, you won't be able to. So go ahead and take that out. And there's your pin. This is your squonk pin. I'm just going to put that in the box, and we're going to go ahead and put this one in. There we go. Get my screwdriver. Where are you? There we go. And just screw that back in. Doing this on camera is not as easy as if you're just doing it. I'll get it as tight as I can first. And then we'll screw it in the rest of the way. There we go. Okay, so it's in there. I'm not going to over tighten it, but I'm not going to make it loose either. So see? So it's actually protruding enough for you to put on a hybrid, and it's got the peak insulator there. So you're safe with that. So now we'll go ahead and get to building. So we'll put that on my 521 tab. It's actually the mini tab, and hope that it works. Okay, and for today's build, I am actually going to be doing the dual coil, and I actually got these pretty coils here, and I did space them out some. I got those from Advanced Vape Supply. These are pre-made coils. They're the triple core fused Claptons, and all I did was I just spaced them out a little bit because that's the way I like them, but this is actually how they come, and I'll leave the link down below where you can get those. You can also get any other ones that you have or that you've made or anything like that. That's not a problem at all. Now, there's a couple ways that being that this is a postless deck, you can either guess your leg ranges and just start clipping and then clip again and clip again and clip again, or there's actually two other ways that you can do this. Now, Tony B has actually said that if you take this and you take your coils and you measure it like this and just do a little bit over the lip, then that's a perfect length. And there was another reviewer which said that what you can do to measure it is actually take this and put it against your actual RDA and then just clip right there and you should be fine. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to clip one end by measuring it this way and see how we do. But I'm going to actually just go a little bit longer than the deck itself. So just a little bit longer. And I can always shorten them, but I can't make them longer. So I want to do it that way. So I've got the one side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put this on here along with the other coil, and I'm just going to cut all the legs to the same length, and I'll show you how to do that. So now they're all on here, so I'm just going to measure them right here by holding them and just measure. So this is about like right there. There we go. And I measured this one the same length, and this one. And that just makes it so much easier when you're trying to cut your leads. So yeah, so let's go move all those over there. And we'll go ahead and install the first one. I do like to use my screwdriver when I'm installing, but let's first, Wendy, we need to actually unscrew and loosen up these screws here. So if you notice, they're actually coming outwards. Go ahead and loosen all of those up. And do the other side. I think I have it in there. There we go. Do that one. And then one more. You always have that one screw that wants to give you a problem. You always do. And of course, I'm not going to do it that way. I lost my other good screwdriver, and that one just really isn't like the best. So it's not really the screw, it's actually that screwdriver. Let's go ahead and see. Go ahead and unscrew that. Now it'll come out. Okay, so here we go. Told you it was a screwdriver. It's not these screws, I promise you. And I'll put that back down here. And we'll start inserting the leads. Remember, positive and negative, we have to have one on each side. So let's go ahead and do that. Get my coil. And I'm going to put one over here and one over there. And look, it's perfect. It is the perfect size. So that's exactly how I like it. So I'm just going to turn this around and tighten those down. Just holding it in place. And, oh, wrong screwdriver. Okay, just tighten those down. And I'll tighten them more later. I'm just wanting to put them down right now. Okay. go. Oh my goodness, those coils look really, really pretty. And then I'll straighten them up after I have both of them in. Let's go ahead and put that one in. Just sticking them right in the hole. One positive, one negative. Put those in. Go ahead and screw that down. And screw that one down. Okay, so I've got those in. So now we're going to go ahead and straighten our coils. So we want to make them perfectly straight. So I'm just going to straighten that up and straighten that up. And then I'm going to have to tighten it down a little bit more. But look at how pretty. I love this deck. I am so amazed with this deck. I will be eventually doing some single coil builds as well, but I really wanted to try it in the dual since I already have the Pulse 22, which has the single. So I'm just going to even these out a little bit because that's how Wendy is. Wendy likes to have everything pretty much even Stevens. There we go. Oh my goodness, these coils are beautiful. Can't wait to vape them. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and tighten these down real quick just to make sure that they're tight. Of course, I don't have my good screwdriver, so excuse me, guys. Let's do it this way then. Just want to make sure that they're in there tight. Then if I have to adjust them again, I can. Okay, there we go. And all right, yes, those are good. I'm going to go ahead and put it here and hope that this thing is going to fire today. So that's on there. Again, very nice, very nice. What I do want to do is I want to check right now with the top cap to make sure that my coils are spaced far enough away from these airflow tubes, because if they're too close, they can short it out, and I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put that on there, and it should snap into place. Whoops. There we go. It snapped into place. So what I'm going to do is actually move this one out a little bit more to the middle and straighten that one up a little bit. So this is a good measuring tool. So that's perfect. So I know I need to move that over there a little bit and move this in a little bit, and that should be perfect. Let's try it again. Yep, looks great to me. What do you think? So we'll go ahead and start firing these up and get them to glow evenly, which is our main goal. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. So this is not working because there's no way that this is a 0.64. So we're just gonna see if it will fire for me. Oh yes, they're starting to glow good. Ah. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and strum out my coil to get, look at the colors, yay. Can't believe my lighting just went, so yeah. Oh, look at that. Yep, glowing really, really nicely. I'm actually going to put this on the mod, and then we'll measure out the ohms on it. So I'll push this over just a little bit more. Actually, I want my other, where is my other screwdriver? I have to do it with this one. Just want to move that over a little bit more. There we go. Okay, and we're just gonna play with the coils a little bit because I want them to glow evenly. It's always that one, you know, especially when you're on camera, it's always just that one, but there you go. They're glowing nice and even, so we're going to go ahead, let them cool down, and we're going to wick it. So for today, we're going to be using the Kendo Vape Cotton Gold Edition. This is my favorite cotton ever. I'll be leaving a link below for that as well. And I'm just going to grab a piece, and yeah, then we'll start wicking. So let me just find the end here. There we go. Rest in the bag. And I like to just fluff it out a little bit, and then I'm going to just break it in half. And I'm going to actually take this little piece off. And these are really, really deep juice wells, so we shouldn't have a problem wicking it. I mean, they look to be about, like, I want to say 6 or 7 millimeters deep. I mean, really, can you see how deep they are? Look at that. So I'm really excited. So let's go go ahead and put that in there. So we got that one in there. A little bit too much cotton on this end. Now that's just not enough. So let's try it again. You ever had that cotton that's just not doing it your way that one day that you really need it to be? There we go. Yes. Okay, so I've got the cotton in there. Nice and loose, not too tight. Go ahead and do the other side. Another piece. Not a problem. We have plenty of cotton. So I'll just grab another piece here. And do the same thing. Rolling it up. Take up a little bit because it's a little bit too thick. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so go ahead and do that. And get that through. Okay, so that's perfect. Okay, so now let's go ahead and cut them. Now what I'm going to do is, this is actually a deep juice well, so I'm just going to measure like to the bottom O-ring, and I'm going to cut it right there. So let's go ahead there, there, and to the other side. I'm so excited for this. And there we go here, and I can always take off more as I go. I am going to fluff out my wicks. I'm sorry, that's what I do. Being that this is a shared juice well, I don't want it too thick anyway, just on one and not on the other anyways. So we'll go ahead and do that. And fluff out the other side. And I think, you know, in my opinion, it tends to wick a little bit better the more you thin them out like that instead of just placing them. Just going to trim them up a little bit more. There we go. Just eyeballing it. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. And just put them in the wells. There we go. Stick them in the juice wells. Actually, I think I still have a little bit too much there. Let's trim out a little bit. Yes, now they look like little bow ties. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Just play with them the way that you like them, and that should be fine. Here's one side. I like to make sure they're even, and then side two. Just shove them. Oops. Well, it helps if I'm on camera. I do that all the time. Just put that in there, and yeah, look at that. I'm ready to go. So for today's e-liquid, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm going to be actually doing some of this blue pucker. If you haven't tasted it, you have to taste it. I'll be leaving the link for this below. This is a blue raz, but it's not like a slushy, but it doesn't have that cooling agent in it. So it's basically just the like blue raspberry syrup that you get at the bottom of a slushy. You know, that last part, you know, when it's starting to warm down. That's what it is. So what I always do, and I'm known for, is to go ahead and prime my wicks. I'm always going to do that because that way I know for sure that the cotton has gotten wet inside the coil and it's coming out that way. So if you notice, it actually heats from the inside out. My cotton is already getting wet on the outside because I know now that my cotton is wet on the inside. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. And I am super excited for this. And just make sure that all my little hairs are in there, and then the top cap. So again, we want to make sure that those tunnel holes are right there on the sides of the coil. If you just tilt it a little bit and then press down and then lock it, it's literally locked now. So yep, then we have that, and then we'll put the top cap on, put it on our mod. And I'm putting it on my Captain PD 270 because it's rainbow too, so why not? Yay. Okay, so there we go, nice and tight on there, and I'm just gonna align my air holes, and there we go, and press down and turn wherever you want. See, look at that, it's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna have it wide open, and yeah, so I'll see you on top. Okay, so here we are back on top with the Pulse 24, and I'm excited. Let's go ahead and have a vape. That's good. I love the Pulse 22, and I knew that I would like this. I didn't know that I would love it as much as I do, but this gives me everything that I was missing. I don't have it in squonk mode this time. I only did the regular build, as you saw below, for the dual coils, but I have to tell you, the flavor's on point just like the Pulse 22. The airflow's on point just like the Pulse 22. All this, of course, is my opinion. I think it's super, super easy to build on. You can do it one of the two ways that I showed you to measure your coil legs, or you can just do it yourself and try to just gauge it by looking at it. But yeah, this is just, I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, we got the Pulse 24 rainbow color, which of course I have to have rainbow. So, not that I don't like the Ultim and not that I don't like the Delrin, but I have a special drip tip just for this RDA. So yeah, let's go ahead and put it on and show you. There we go. Matchy matchy all over the place. I got my new drip tip just in time so that I can do this review for you. And yeah, let's have another vape. Amazing cloud production, amazing flavor. I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is just, thank you so much, Tony B, for sending this my way for the review. I appreciate it. I knew I would love it, and I do. You did an amazing, amazing job on this. I love both of them. I like the other one for squonking. Unfortunately, I don't have a big enough squonker without any overhang for this one. I will get one in the future so I can try it out squonking. But yeah, so far this is, I love this. This is, yeah. And the colors look at that. Rainbows to match rainbows. Yeah. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be leaving all the specs to the RDA below in the description as well. Excuse me, along with the links for the coils that I used, the cotton that I used, and oh, let me not forget this. If you haven't tried it, you're missing out. Blue Pucker from Tony B Project also. It's amazing. So yeah, until the next one, can't wait to talk to you again and do another review for you again. So I will see you on the next one. Bye.